I'm loving life, and I'm loving each and every one of you. I'm so happy to be here. This is where I want to be. This is what I want to do with my life. This is where I want to be. I love my life. Let's go! And look, Bitcoin getting the pump into the red here, and they're liquidating shorts hard body into the 900 now. I mean, this is the pump is magnanimous here. We got a bounce off the 200 MA. And again, just crossing the 200 and buying the bounces. Yesterday, I bought the bounce, and it was the perfect buy. Like, I bought the exact moment that we would continue to moon. Octa did break out of that. I remember someone asked me about this one day, and we talked about it. It did break out, broke the 200 MA, and honestly, still holding that key level now. Be cool if it just kind of continued to pump. It kind of looks like an Adam and Eve double top that could dump, but because it's above the 200 MA and we're low on the Stokes, I would suggest a bounce here, and this thing might get tight, and then get ready for a bigger move. Right, and we want to look at the DXY. A little bit of bearish divergence starting to form, but it's just, definitely lackluster. And I like to see this just kind of make some type of bear flag and then continue on its way further to the downside. So we'll watch the DXY closely. If you ever see it back above 101.76, no. We want to see this continue down and continue to trend lower. Once it breaks the 100, that's psychological. It's going to be a pretty big deal. And remember when I discussed that they were going to print money to zero, I talked about getting into the market right here with a stop loss right there. You can move that stop loss to break even at this point and ride this thing to the upside. I went over this over and over and over again. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets one more big pump and it makes this flag, and then that flag really is the winner, and then we get the big rally into October. But I wouldn't be surprised if Akash Network starts to get busy and break out for 12% gains at 10x leverage. That's 120%. That would take you to about $3.31 for Akash Network. You could write that down, do your own due diligence, put an alert on it. Once we flip the daily 200 MA, sayonara senorita. It's gonna go, and it's gonna go fast and furious. So if you like AVAX, if you want to get down for AVAX, this is probably one of the last times. If it comes back to that 21 one more time, that will be your last chance. Anything below 30 for AVAX, baby, AVAX. And you're just looking for this flag here, this cup and handle here for Notcoin. And I'd look for it to consolidate. I'm going to actually add an alert here. So there you have it, Notcoin. A couple days from now, if I can see continuous consolidation, I may even take a swing trade. And you know what's funny? People don't see this, but look, this is what I started noticing. This will blow your mind, but hey, you can say I'm crazy, but this was the Adam and Eve double bottom there. See it? You can even see this is the little slanted Adam and Eve, but I just see these Adam and Eve now in a different way than I ever have. This is a symmetrical triangle now, as you can clearly see. Up, down, uptrend, downtrend, getting tight inside the zone. And now we have another idea here beginning to form. These mainly break to the downside. Another thing that I'm starting to see when I really zoom in is a shoulder, a head, and a bit of a right shoulder here. Also showing signs of a neckline break to the downside. There we go. Stop loss move to break even, $70, $91, and there we have it. We finally got the follow through, man. It took all day. Now I can lock in about $90, $80. And again, you've seen me now lock in 100. If this hits, even if that hit there, now I'm locking in 100. Perfect. Now I'm locking in 118. Even better. Now I'm locking in 127. And look at that massive candle. It finally made me smart again. I told you it was coming. Nobody believed me. And look, I nailed it there again. So now, okay, boom. Now we're up like 170 on the day. But I've only been trading for an hour with you guys. What a great week. From the start to finish on the week, it was absolutely lovely. And we closed above 64,200. That's all I wanted. That's all I asked for, and that's what we got. Now we go for 67.2. Now you're going to see me talk about 67.2. If we break back below 64K, sad to say, I have to say we're going to break 61.5, and then we can go back to that 54,000 again, and then it's all the way to 55. And all that talk about coming back down could be in talk. That could be the lower high in the end of the rally. I mean, I'm open-minded to that.